processes are described, then that's the end of the training. So again, today is not about any specific knowledge area, but it's about the structure, a general structure, framework, some important definitions of the training class and the PM book guide. Here is like a agenda of today's discussion. The first one, actually this section 1 to section 3, these 3 sections are listed in PM book guide. And we will go through these 3 sections just following that sequence. So section 1 is about project management framework, to give us a general introduction about project management, about the PM book guide. And the section 2, the standard of project management. So we will talk about the processes, how all these processes are organized and growth, and what the links are between them. And then the third section, actually the third section is not a section, though in the PM book guide we have only 3 sections. Section 3 actually is the main part of that book, is the main part of the training program, which means section 3 will talk about chapter 4 to 12, 9 knowledge areas. It will take us 9 classes to go through section 3. So today we talk about only section 1 and section 2. And after that, from next class, we'll talk about the first knowledge area. And then after that, we totally together, we need 9 classes to talk about 9 knowledge areas. Here's today's discussion. And in section 1, we will talk about the introduction of project management, and project life cycle, and how the organization structure, different organization structure, can affect the result of a project and the project management. Which means if you work with a different organization, the project will reside in different environment. And the environment, the outside factors will have a great impact on the success of the project and on your practice, on your application of knowledge and skills of project management in your actual project work. Okay, let's start from the PM book guide. So why should PMI? And as what we talked about in open seminar, the organization, the worldwide #1 organization about project management, for project management professionals. Excuse me, I got a little cold. The organization is PMI, Project Management Institute. And that organization actually published only 1 official book for project management. But definitely there are other books. And only from a couple of years ago, PMI started to publish other books, like program management, for program management professionals, for risk management professionals, portfolio management professionals. I believe there are 4 books in the series. Actually, you know, the core knowledge skills are basically the same, but they have, special aspects to talk about the program, portfolio, and risk. Because with the project management knowledge and skills are applied more and more popularly, widely in different industries, people have different, more and more people are working in these areas, but at different levels, they have a specific interest and need in managing the project from different aspects, different levels. So that's why they published other books. And to look at the work, maybe the piece of work, larger than project, and it's more adequate to be managed as a program, a large piece of work. So that's why they publish other books. But for the most popular book from PMI is PM book guide, this book. And for us to prepare for the PMP certificate test, this is the only book from PMI. And sometimes this book, or usually by project management practitioners, they call this book as the Bible for project management. And why it's Bible? There are different meanings. First, this is the only book from PMI. if you want to work as a professional project manager in this area, this is the only book to tell you what to do, how to understand. And second is because this book is very abstractive, which means high level. And even if that high level, it has 300 or 400 pages. And 400 pages, still, when you read it the first time, the second time, maybe the 10th time, the 11th time, there's different meaning for the same sentence or the same paragraph. And it's just like Bible. The Bible tells us what to do and what we need to follow, and all those understandings, the big words over there, and it takes us time to understand and to follow. And for the PMI, for the PM book guide to the project manager, is basically the similar situation. And it's very high level. So we need to understand, because this is the only book. Definitely, we have other books. There are supplementary materials to help us to prepare for the test. But because this is the only one, the official one for PMI, we like to take a little more time to understand what kind of book is this one, and why PMI published this book. What is the purpose? First, the book's name is PM Book Guide. So what is PM book? Sometimes, even in some colleges, the training instructor will tell you, PM book is the book, it's a book. Actually, it's wrong. PM book is not a book. PM book is the short name for abbreviation for project management body of knowledge. The body of knowledge means it refers to the whole body of knowledge, which means any knowledge, any tools and techniques. If ever you can use it to help you to manage your project, it belongs to project management body of knowledge. So no organization can define a clear line over there as the boundary of the body of knowledge, which means the body of knowledge is not an actual thing. It's just the virtual definition. All those knowledge and skills should be included. So this is only a virtual definition, project management the body of knowledge. But to describe the body of knowledge and to help people to understand the body of knowledge, PM Book Guide is the book. And the book is only a subset and the core knowledge about the whole body of knowledge for project management. Which means we have a book over here, it's called PM Book Guide, and it includes only those core knowledge that needed for project management, not all. Never it will happen that a book can include all the book, exhaustively, all the knowledge and skills that can help us in project management. And by definition, PM Book Guide is the book that has a subset of the PM book that generally recognized as good practice. There are two very important words over here. One is generally, second is good practice. And what does that mean? From the very beginning, PMI wants to let us know, everyone, the reader of this book, is that this book, the knowledge and skills, tools and techniques that are included in this book, they are not always recognized as the best practice. No. It's generally recognized as good practice. And generally recognized means that all the knowledge and skills are applicable to most projects, most of the time. It's not to all projects all the time. And as some of you guys may know, that actually there is another international level project management organization. It's based in United Kingdom. And it has a little bit longer history than PMI, but it's not that popular right now, because it's originated from over many years ago. Older than PMI, the organization, but it's not that popular. So that's why, and particularly for all these organizations, a knowledge